Hey, I'm going to tell you something that most people in the nutrition world would disagree with and not tell you. Hi, if you don't know me, my name is Sarah, and I'm the body transformation coach. I help women master their metabolism in midlife. And the thing that I want to tell you is that we are all the same. Genetically, 99.999% of us are basically the same human beings. What makes us different, what makes what I eat not affect you, what I eat keeps me at 112 pounds, that same food could make somebody else overweight. And the reason isn't that our bodies are different, like we were born different. It's because our bodies were conditioned differently. The way that I eat now wouldn't have helped me lose weight 10 years ago until I did it for a long enough time that I unconditioned the crap I did to my body with the standard American diet. So let me break that down for you. What that means is genetically, all our bodies require a certain amount of protein. They require a certain amount of minerals and vitamins and essential fats. They require a certain amount of sleep and manage stress in a certain way, a certain amount of sunlight. But over time, when we stop going out in the sun and we're on screens all day and we're eating sugar for breakfast and snack and lunch and snack and dinner. And when I say sugar, I don't mean sugar. I mean bread and pasta and rice and crackers. And all of that converts to sugar. The more of that we eat, especially if it's ultra processed, especially if it's white flour and sugar and corn syrup and tapioca starch and corn starch and all these things that are in like gluten-free breads, the more we eat that stuff, the more our body changes hormonally. We start to get more fat on our body. Our cells become more insulin resistant. We start to be better at storing fat than we are at burning it. So until you decondition all of the crap that modern life has done to your body, weight loss is very hard because the tools we've been given are just eat less and move more. And you know what eating less and moving more does? It makes you hungry. That makes weight loss a lot harder. And the thing is, just cutting calories and burning calories doesn't actually change your metabolism. It doesn't actually change the conditioning. So your body is still a fat storing machine, and you're just giving it less to store, but it's still going to make it so hard because those hormones are like, no, we're being told to store. So until you change your conditioning, until you change your hormone conditioning, lower your insulin, lower your cortisol, you are going to struggle because you can only cut calories and exercise so much before you give up. I mean, I certainly couldn't do it because your hunger and exhaustion will override your ability to succeed. So what people do is they cut calories and exercise more for a while, and then they go crazy on Friday night, sometimes all weekend, and they start again on Monday. And what I hear from so many women, particularly over the age of 40, is I just can't lose weight like I used to. I used to be able to cut calories and exercise more, and it worked, and it doesn't anymore. And here's why. The reason that worked in your 20s and 30s is because you had different hormones. You had different conditioning. It's just like a new car. You can put crappy oil in your new car. You can start it and gun it instantly without letting it warm up. You can put crappy gas in it, and it's going to do fine at first. But eventually, those crappy materials and that poor lifestyle and care that you've given the car is going to catch up with it. And in 20 years, It is not going to perform the way it once did. And our bodies are no different. We were all born with basically the same materials, unless you have some genetic issue. Most of us were born. I have a predisposition to autoimmune disorders, and my lifestyle made that worse when I was in, my 20s and 30s. But genetics just loads the gun. Environment is what pulls the trigger. You can have the worst genetics in the world, but if you are doing all the things environmentally, eating good, nutritious food, getting sleep, managing your stress, getting sunlight and fresh air and movement, then your body is going to perform better than someone with the best genetics in the world who's not doing any of those things. So what I want you to know is when everybody says, there's not one diet for everyone, we're all different. We're not all different. We're all super alike. The only reason we're all so different is because some of us have been getting oil changes and some of us haven't. Some of us have been getting warmed up in the driveway, and others of us have been charging out from the get-go. Some of us have been getting crappy gasoline every single day, and others have not. There's my car metaphor. But seriously, and the beauty of this is, it doesn't matter how old you are and how much crap conditioning you've done. You can reverse it. You can uncondition. You can decondition all of these things that have happened. I did it. I was 40 pounds heavier when I was 41 years old. I'm 51 now. I was not doing the things that I'm doing now. I retrained my body. I mastered my metabolism, and now I'm going into my 50s in such better shape than I was in my 20s, my 30s, or my 40s. I am teaching a whole class on this, how to master your metabolism in midlife, how your hormones affect your body, and what to do differently to change it. Go to my profile and sign up. It is free. It is 1 week from today. I would love to see you there. If you have any questions that you want me to answer in my talk ahead of time, you want to message me privately, please do. Have a great day.